everybody, welcome to another episode of Jordy Does. And what Jordy does today, Jordy doesn't know. So Jordy's gonna do. This is a piece of western red cedar. It's a wizard. I made the mistake. I was gonna carve a wizard holding a staff here, but I made the mistake to make, and I made it a shoulderless wizard. So I kind of just went through with the flow and cut this piece out. It's a flower planter down here. I'll show you guys after. And I made it look like it was kind of all rotting. Down here is kind of, I'll show you guys a close-up after. But you see it's rotting here and stuff. And there's two levels of flower planters. I don't know if you guys can see on the video. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see. So you look at the hand there. You know, this should be like this. Like his arm should come down. This shouldn't be hollow in here. So his hand looks like it's a lot lower, like it's dropped. Because when I was carving this, all this wood inside here, because this was like a tree, then another part of the tree growing against the tree. So basically two trees coming out of one tree or something like that. But the wood inside here was rotten, so it just kept dropping and dropping. That's why the hand's lower. But on this today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to carve in the fingernails and finish this off, the carving. I forgot to bring the eye. I'm going to use the realistic eyes, glass eyes that Kevin at Sticks and Stones gave me for the owl up there. And you just, I don't know what else I'm going to do. I got a lot of stuff I got to do. I got to finish a lighthouse. I got, I forgot the light. I also got a commission to do. I got to cut this log to 6 foot at length and then skin it, because you can see all the rotten, the sapwood, waterwood's rotten inside there. So they want a wood spirit on here with like a wavy top like I did before, like swoosh lines. Then they want a couple butterflies on the bottom and maybe a tree. But they want the bigger end, because they don't have a huge backyard. They want the bigger butt end of this gone. So I got my 500 I here. My fuel injected chainsaw the subscribers helped me buy. I got this one. I don't know if you guys remember this. This is that this wood is that from that swamp willow tree right there. And I did the cut along the back. I don't know if you guys remember, sorry. The cut along the back. Oh, it's starting to crack. It just started to crack. Look at that. I don't know if you guys remember, I did the slice all down the back. Like that, to make it so your carving has less chance to crack in the front. But look at that, because I had it out in the sun. You're just starting to see a crack, so it's going to open up in the back. So that's a good tip for all you guys. So what I need to do is with my 500, so here's one. It's like a succulent holder. Don't forget your drain holes. There's one here, and we'll carve like 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers. Kind of gave him a thumb looking thing there. See how far it's dropped inside there. Like this should kind of be like that, and his elbow should tuck back, but it's okay. It's a friggin' abstract piece. All right, so finish this up. I got to put my other bar, put my other bar on the 500i. You subscribers helped me buy this a few years ago. I got a longer bar with a sharper chain, and I got to switch the bar out right now because I think it's going to be raining here today. And well, I want to cut that log when it's not raining, so it's good to have the bar done. Here's an eagle that I worked on for, I don't know if I filmed. I gotta get this camera off this thing. Hold on. This is the eagle that I was working on. Kind of, I think, on my own time, but the wood, maybe I filmed, but the wood was soaking wet. I kind of screwed up the eye, but it's okay. Kind of says what it is. I've come to realization that my eagles are my eagles. If they're gonna look like Thunderbirds, I'm completely fine with that, because at least they say, as long as it doesn't look like a parrot, then I'm good. So let me get the swap this bar over. Maybe we'll cut up that log first thing. I don't know if I showed you this log that I got on Vancouver Island on in Port Renfrew. My buddy Tim carried out for me, but it's Arbutus wood, but you can see all the kind of burls on it. So this one I'm going to carve a nice wood spirit on here, because this Arbutus wood goes it goes nice and black once it's weathered. Anyways, lots of shit to do. I mean lots of stuff to do. Ride the waves. Just Carve Rob, ride the waves. And a big shout out to my good friend Mr. Brian Moore. If you watch this video, buddy, I'm glad that you're in recovery, and I'm glad that you're doing all right, buddy. Get those hands working so you can use that airbrush just fine. I got faith in you. See, if you leave the wood lying around long enough, the bark will just come off just like that. So for the cedar anyways, this is Western red cedar, second growth. Now my problem, then you get the bugs underneath the bark and stuff too. My problem is big beetle there, always cutting straight. That's why I got my chain on my saw. I sharpened it with my bench grinder, so everything's consistent. Teeth are all sharpened. So 6 feet. Then I got to stand this log up. I got nobody here to help me. Lots of wood bugs. I don't know if you guys have these kind of wood bugs around your area, but I'll show you. These little guys. Hello. Anyways, there's my cut mark right here. So I got to cut it straight so it stands up straight. In this episode today, Jordy Does. Maybe I should take a log off that board so it's sitting on the ground straight and not like slope this way. Whatever. If you guys don't know what I use to roll that log, for all you beginning artists, chainsaw carvers, this is a log PV. This helps you move around the big heavy logs, no problem to roll them around. For all you that don't know. Yeah, I think, oh well. This saw has, this is the 500i fuel injected. It has a compression button. So there's no on off switch. You just pump the bulb here 8 times or whatever it is till it's full. Let's get this sucker fired up. Oh yeah, also wear your chaps I just saw it warm up a bit. Looks pretty straight to me, but then again, you just don't know till you stand it up. Hi Liz, how you doing today, Liz, if you're watching this? Come here, buddy, let's find you a good home. Woo! Okay. Okay, so this is the top of the log, so this part needs to go up. So I need to take it off that board and somehow wedge this side up a bit. And for all those haters that think that you could do it a lot easier than me, come on and show me. Jordy Does. The show must go on. Oh, that's not that straight. Now, oh, that's heavy. I'm gonna have to think about this. I don't want to hurt my back. And look at this. Scotty just showed up home. They're moving out of the house right now. Scotty the bull, but how perfect timing is that? How you doing, Scotty?
Hi, how are you?
Good. Perfect timing, Scotty. We gotta stand this log up if you can help me.
Yep.
Scotty the bull, don't do it yourself. Let me help you.
This one here?
Yeah, I've already let my friends on YouTube know that you guys are moving out, and it's kind of sad for me.
Very sad.
Okay, hold on. Other end, Scott, I'll help you. Okay, let me get one hand in there too. Hold on. One, two. Was that heavy? Does that stand fucking crooked, or what do you think? Can
I would put that piece of wood.
Can we roll it over? That stands pretty good, doesn't it?
It does. There you go.
Thank you, brother.
No problem.
Hey, you want to say hey? You want to say hi?
You're on YouTube. Say hi to Jordy's friends.
Hi.
What do you got to say to everybody out there in the real world?
Like and subscribe to him.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Thank you, buddy. Thanks, Scott.
Make him get a plaque.
Mick, get a what?
YouTube plaque.
Oh yeah, he wants me to get a YouTube plaque. The gold one will probably take me 100 years. There we go. It's standing. Now I can just dolly it over here and skin it. If I feel like doing that today, which I really don't feel like doing that today. So let me get my forklift. For all you know the Carving Fusion forklift. Well, that was such perfect timing. It's going to be also when Scott moves and Judy moves, they're moving out right now. They're basically out. His son's moving into the house, and I'm gonna have to call friends over to help me move around logs like this. And Rick, I haven't forgot about that $200 he sent me to buy a winch. I'm thinking about building a teepee thing. Well, I will, a teepee thing with a winch on it so I can lift the logs up myself. But yeah, so this is the Carving Fusion forklift right here. Oh, it's not that bad. I've moved a lot heavier once. So I'm just going to put it right in the front here. And this is just Jordy Does. Day in the life of Jordy. It's going to be a lot more chainsaw carving videos coming up. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to put my chops back on and just kind of skin this because I can see the wood's rotten right here. I want to get rid of any rotten wood. And the owner, so there's going to be a wood spirit here, like funky swoosh lines up here, a couple butterflies down below. Also, I got to look at the top to see where the crack is running. So, get the ladder here. So this, if you look at the top of the log, the grain, you can possibly see where the major cracks are going to be because it's going to crack up top here. So I see a major crack going there. Do I need to show you guys? Shoot. Guess I better. For you beginners, even look at this when you're doing Dremel carvings. Follow the crack. So this is pretty wide grain, so it would be second or third growth, but you can see the crack here. There's a crack coming here too, but here's the major crack, so it's going to crack maybe out here and then out here. So I'll just mark this and over here, so that way I know the cracks might come down the face. I don't know, it's the way I do it. So let me get my chops back on, and I'll see this punky wood here. I just want to get rid of that stuff. Then I'll work on the wizard. Stand by. And yeah, I'm going to be smoking in this video, and yeah, I need a haircut and a shave, but if you guys don't like it, well, I don't know what else to say besides just do it. heartwood coming out, darker stuff. So that was fun. So, like I said before in lots of my videos, the laziest man has the best ideas, even though this isn't really my idea. You gotta save the back when you can save the back. I did a lot of years roofing, so my back's not in the best of shape. Well, I roofed most of my life. But you guys can see there now. Next time I come here, I'm ready to carve. We got all the nice hardwood inside here. Let it dry out a bit more. And then we're friggin' good to go. So I'm gonna, before it starts pissing rain here, fuck! Pardon my language. I'm gonna sweep up the sawdust because I like to keep it clean for whenever the farmer drives by. He sees that I keep it tidy around here. That's this swamp wood here, swamp, whatever it's called. Swamp willow. I enjoyed carving it when it was dry. If you guys can get any willow, I really enjoyed it with the Dremel once it was dry. Carves kind of like, you can finish it so it's kind of like glass. But let me get this swept up here. Swept up, raked up, whatever you guys want to call it, for all those cleaning pros. And I'm definitely not a cleaning pro. I have discovered though, I am a beachcombing pro. I am the professor at beachcombing, finding that special wood to carve. So what do you guys think about this Jordy Does video? Hi Lance. I'm wearing your hat here, buddy. Carve deeper. Anyways, I'll get this done, then we'll move back inside and finish up that wizard. Hopefully I can carve something else too. Carry on. So once I leave, I believe this summer, this big old cottonwood tree's coming down. So I always like to have a old crappy piece of wood around to put over the top, just to hide the end grain so it cracks less for now. But you see here, I even say on Dremel carvings, if you know you're going to carve the whole piece, which this whole face is going to be carved, clean it all up. Get rid of the bark, get rid of the water wood if you want, and just get that done. And it's only my opinion. So now, this wizard, this was super soft carving these eyes in, so I'm going to smooth these eyes out with a little Dremel bit. And I got to carve the fingers in here. It's not going to be very detailed. I'll just kind of round out in here and show you guys and do some burn lines. Try and give them some fingernails to make it appear like it's a hand. But anyways, this will be half of a bench. So I think right now this is a Dremel 4300. No flex shaft. This is just a little light thing they sent with the Dremel, but the battery died right away. It kind of gets in the way, but I'm just going to kind of round these fingers off and show you how Ryan Cook taught me. to scoop them in, then scoop it in there. I'm not really going to film too much carving. I'll do a little bit. Maybe I'll speed it up. And then carve some fingernails and just give the appearance of fingers wrapping around the staff. This staff is, nothing on this piece is to scale. Like you can see how wide this staff is down below. But I don't want to take any more wood off of it because this is all we have left inside here that attaches the wood. I'm going to find a flower pot that fits inside of here later on. Maybe round it out a bit more on this side where I'm tapping. And then that will fill up this space and a flower can grow in here too. Also, there's a hole up top, so I'll have a flower up inside there too, if you guys can see it. I don't know if you can or not. So flower up here, you guys can see that hole. I gotta carve it out more. A flower pot in here, maybe I'll even carve a wood one. And then 1, 2, you can see it's at different levels, lower level, higher level. Anyways, I'm gonna be wearing my desk mask. But maybe I'll start off with this a bit. This is a die grinder. This is the fast one with the silver handle. What is it? The GD0800C. David Grass bought this die grinder for me. Thank you, Mr. Grass. And he shipped it all the way to Texas, from Texas. And this is your Kutzall silver 1/4 inch flame burr. I've been using this one a lot. I might round it off a bit more and clean up in the back here with this first. I'll speed it up using this, then I'll slow it down when I'm gonna pull. I also might, yeah, I'll make it round inside here. I don't want to spend too much time. Like I'm gonna scoop this in and scoop it in here, so this will be acting like a knuckle, a knuckle, a knuckle. I'll use this first. I'm sweating. I always thought the faster person won the race, but let's get this off here finally. Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah, I gotta start working hard, get rid of all this winter fat that I put on, eating the Rice Krispie squares and chocolates. So there's, you guys can see the scale of how big it is. Let's move this thing. All I gotta do now is sand the eyes a bit better. I'll show you a close-up of the hand. It's just to give the visual of a hand. It's not like a real friggin' hand. I don't know scale stuff. Let's see. Stand by. That's all. It's got a little thumb coming up there. It's like a massive friggin' org's wizard's hand. So now, these eyes, what I'm going to do off screen is the wood. See how the wood cracked there? You can see the crack starts up here and comes down here. Goes through the eye, comes down here. But this wood's super soft. So I brought a little diamond bird. I'm going to round off these eyes a bit more. I don't know if I'll carve pupils in here with this cracked wood like that. Maybe it's just better to leave it the way it is. Okay, so I got this little flat diamond burr. Zoom in. I'm just going to go along inside here and smoothen it out. Take my time, make it more rounder, carve deeper in each corner, and hope for the best. I'm not too sure how well I'm going to be able to film doing this, but I'll try my best. How's that? Yeah, I'm going to carve this guy some silly cartoon pupils. Why not? I'm using the Dremel. I'm switching out the burr right now. I'm using the Dremel 125 bit. Like I showed earlier, to do the details in the fingers. And I guess whatever, just do it. Good enough. The wood's so fragile. Good enough. I'm gonna put a clear coat on this later this summer. I think I'm done. I think I'm done with this for now. Because I want to give a real owl eyes up in that owl up there. So, actually, yeah, I can't do anything more. I'm gonna push this off the side, maybe carve a wood spirit or something. I'll find something. Let's go look in the carving fusion warehouse, see what kind of wood we got to carve. Okay, move things around a bit. Actually, you know what I might as well do? I might as well pull that big log in here and start carving the wood spirit for that piece. This is just Jordy Does. It might be a boring video to lots of you people. Jordy Does and Jordy Does and Does. Yeah, I'm gonna pull that log in here and start carving the wood spirit. Why not? Do a time lapse. Lots of you people are like, oh, pull your dolly. Well, lots of you people don't have a 3.5 inch hole around a piece of your skull missing, so I have to push it. We got that dip there. No problem. I wish I would have get the sawdust out of here first. Jordy Does. Perfect. Okay. Stand by here, and I'll draw on a wood spirit, and I'll show you guys a picture. They looked on my Instagram and found a picture that they liked of a certain kind of wood spirit, one of the two, and I'll have to look at the picture. Actually, what time is it? Mrrr. 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 Where's a little baby? Where's a little puppy? Oh, there it is. Going to his mom. Wish I could go to my mom. I think this is his mom right here. Anyways, it's raining out. There's a little calf. I think this is mom right here. What's going on here? That's better. So it's raining out now. Not bad, but let's draw on the face. I already got the center line drawn on. Where's that pen? So I got tons of carving wood spirit, how to carve wood spirit. So this isn't going to be or look at the grain in this wood. Pretty wide grain, but super nice, beautiful red cedar. Western, like I said. So it's always good to have your center line. We'll put our, here's his forehead, because they want like nice lines up here. Like I showed that picture. So his eyes will kind of be right here. Nose. I gotta look at the picture. It's good to draw your nose on and cut, pretend this is my bar. Like, you see how this doesn't look even? Just for me, what I'm showing a video anyways. Draw it on nice and even. Then pretend this is your chainsaw bar, cut nice and straight in there, not like this. You can cut this nose like this, slope it out. But don't cut it in like that, because then you're going to have a real skinny nose. I got to look at the picture. Stand by. Okay, so his forehead, his eyes, I extended it, made his nose longer to give you more face to put eyes in there. His mustache, made his nose a little bit thinner. So I'm just going to do a real-time carving on this. It says I still got 50 minutes left of carving. You guys can watch it. I'll put some music with it, whatever you want to do. But first of all, I'm going to cut this, slope the forehead back all the way. I'm going to end up removing this pen mark here. I should have done that first. Cut here, slope it back, then cut whatever. I'm just going to start carving. I'm going to see if I can get my little Still MS-193 with an 8-inch Forester bar, quarter pitch chain. This chain's pretty well had it. Look at that cutter down there, it's almost gone. But anyway, see if I can get this fired up. Couldn't get it going yesterday. Some of my older chainsaws now have their own brain. Sometimes they want to run, sometimes they don't. Oh, there's some hope. Watch this. Almost. Chokes off. Come on. Told you. Oh boy. so I'll do some editing later. I'll see if I'll speed this up or if I'll just do it real-time carving. But there you go. There's Jordy Does. I think I spent maybe 3 hours here today. 4 hours. This wood's pretty wet, so I'm gonna let it dry out for a couple days. Then I can do the details, shape the face better. But you can see there they got that, and then down below I think they said a couple butterflies and maybe some rocks underneath the butterflies, and maybe a couple trees or something. So thanks everybody. I think it's raining pretty hard here, and I don't like to hear the things on the thing, so I'm gonna call it a day. But thanks everybody for the support, and hope you guys are all doing great and carving and having fun, being safe, and excuse me, enjoying your life. Don't worry, I gotta get my hair is so friggin' long. I look like I'm one of those guys that has like, that's there's a little hummingbird that's bald up top that wears a hat that tries to make it look like he's got a full head of hair, but trust me, I'm not taking my hat off. I just can't find my clippers since I've had the renovation. I shave my own head myself, but I got shitty ones I got at the thrift store, but I cleaned them, but they're garbage. So I gotta go on Amazon and waste more money and buy some more. That's it everybody. Hope you're all good. Carry on, be safe, and I just carved Rob's studio on the lake. Well, before I go, I might as well show you guys a just carved Rob's side view. So I'm starting to work in cheekbones into carvings now as I advance. You guys can see how wet the wood is. Here's the side view. So I can push these, if I want to make this nose pop off, which really doesn't matter, I can push these eyebrows back farther, which means cut them back farther. Take these cheekbones down if I want. It's basically looking at it, people aren't going to be like, at this carving when they buy it, or they're looking at it, they're not going to be like, how come that nose doesn't stick farthest off the face? You know, it's when you look at it this way. That's what matters. Like that. Okay. Okay, bye.